Yo, 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 man, welcome back to the final edition of Skin Deep 4 with my personal ink therapy, Christy M. What's going on, sis?
What's going on, man?
You looking happy?
I'm good. I'm happy and blessed.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I feel good. Like, this piece about to be crazy.
You see how excited she is? I'm over here like, please don't touch me, please don't touch me, please don't touch me. What you been up to?
Oh, man, just staying focused and building my brand for the most part. Staying busy.
What have you, first of all, we gotta tell them that this is the last Skin Deep we will be giving you guys. We have decided to take Miss Christy and place her in her own upcoming sitcom that you will catch the end of 25 going into 26. So you will be losing Skin Deep, but you will be getting something else. So please be on the lookout for that. There's no way I can let such a good idea go. We had a lot of fun.
We did.
4 installments.
Four.
How do you feel from the beginning to now?
Oh, I feel accomplished. You know, like the first one, you know, we was just getting into it, but now I'm comfortable. I feel comfortable. I don't know what other word to use, but that.
Yeah. I think you came a long way, not as, even in your art itself, but like just you as a person. I remember the first time I called you and I was like, yo, I want to do an interview while getting a tattoo. He was like, okay. She didn't ask no questions, ladies and gentlemen. She didn't flinch on it. She was like, that's you, lay down.
Right.
And then we got to it.
I didn't even think about it. I was like, yeah. But when the camera came on, I was like, Christy, can you really do this? Because like when the camera come on,
you did it twice though.
Yeah.
You did it 3 times, actually.
Yeah.
3 times.
Yeah.
You have tattooed and had a conversation with me. I think that's fire. I have yet to see another tattoo artist do somebody's chest, not once, but twice, and have a conversation while tattooing a breathing model.
Exactly.
That's how you know you're the truth.
That's definitely difficult.
Tell them that.
That is difficult, okay? Not just the breathing, but just making sure you pull that good line while they're breathing. It's difficult.
Favorite Skin Deep? I had to ask. Favorite one?
Favorite Skin Deep is definitely 2.
Why 2?
You got to know me a little more as an artist, a little bit of my background. And I think part 2 was like, I was getting in my comfort zone.
You found your bag.
Yeah.
Favorite tattoo?
Favorite tattoo?
What you done on me? Not even, we ain't got to that yet. Yeah, so far I have here. I'm not gonna touch anything up here because I feel like I'm about to pass out.
It's my favorite one is definitely the one we're doing now.
My stomach?
Yes.
Wait till y'all see this one of one concrete ink piece designed specifically by Christy. That's fire. I don't think a lot of people.
Nobody else is gonna have that, John.
One-on-ones.
Nobody else.
I've always loved that all my tattoos are one-on-ones. Like I don't worry about bumping into somebody looking like me. Like from the panel to the stomach to the chest, it's like you've pushed the limit, in my opinion, on what it is to be an ink therapist.
Yeah.
You've pushed it, and I'm so proud of you and what you accomplished.
Appreciate you.
What do you think about ending? How do you feel now that we're sitting back, we're like, man, it's the last Skin Deep.
Oh man, it's kind of bittersweet, but then I feel good to know that I was able to do this and you allowed me to do this.
No. You allowed Double Egg Network to capture your talent, your character, your likeness, and present it in a manner which I feel like we have tried to excel your brand. You get what I'm saying? You're not a Double Egg Network person. You might as well be. Yeah, you are a Double Egg Network person. You feel me? Like you're one of us. So it's like your success is always gonna be at the top of my priority list because I want everybody on Double Egg Network to do well. Not just Double Egg Network, just anybody that associates with me. I want them to grow and I want to help them grow. So no, thank you bringing your talents and drawing on me and coloring on me. My kids think I'm a rapper. I told Skillet, I was like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my shirt off and I'm gonna drop a hot 16 because if Boss Man D-Lo can do it, I can do it.
Right,
Covered in tattoos, dreads.
right.
Yeah, we can do it.
Right.
Drop. We can do a Skin Deep the mixtape. They better stop playing.
That would be fire. That's dope.
I love that you are you're in a good spot. And it's like just seeing what you've been through the last year and then just thinking about, it started off Solid Ink. Was it Solid Ink first? Episode, chapter one, the first one was Solid Ink.
Yeah, first one was Solid Ink. I think the second one was still Solid Ink.
No, it was concrete. You just made it concrete. Yeah.
Yeah, that is right. And I explained why.
Well, for the people that have it, or maybe they're catching up on these chapters and installments at different times, what made you change it from Solid Ink to Concrete Ink?
Well, Solid Ink is an actual ink brand in the tattoo industry. So I was like, well, I can't use that. And then it would be long because it was Solid Ink by KM Creations. I can't put that on a billboard. It's too long. You know what I mean? So I needed something that was going to represent Christy. So a friend of mine had told me to Google a synonym for solid. And I seen concrete. And I was like, I like that. But let me replace the C's with a K. And I wrote it down on paper. I was like, that's it. That's it. Because that's me. Christy. Concrete.
Yeah.
You know, so I stuck with it and got my name changed and my LLC and everything, and that's it. Stuck with it.
You are to me, you're just a one in a lifetime to me talent. Just because right now in the world, Black women already don't get enough credit. Right? I say that on everything I have. I feel like Black women are the most abused people in the world. Right? We abuse these people. So to see a sister of mine grow and fight back from my adversities and changes, because you're a businesswoman.
All right.
And it's not a man-dominated world, but I feel like tattooing is one of those.
It's a male-dominated industry.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely.
So I feel like for you to be out here striving further and pushing harder, it kind of is inspiring. You know what I mean? Just because you gave us so much free game. You know?
Yeah.
You gave us a lot of free game.
Yeah, and when I got into it, I said I wasn't gonna gatekeep. I don't want to gatekeep because I was gate kept.
Why do you think you was gate kept? Because of your race, your sex, or just the industry itself?
Just being new.
Okay.
I didn't feel so much about the me being a female. I think it was just me being new. They don't want to teach new artists too much of nothing.
Why? If I could ask, that's
I feel like maybe some artists are like, oh well, you know what I'm saying, she gonna come in and just, kill the game, which I did.
And did?
And did. By myself. So, it's hit and miss, you know what I mean? So I figured when I started, I wanted to do it by myself so I could say I did it by myself.
Got it out the mud.
Yeah.
You can always respect somebody that builds with their own two hands and hard work. You can always respect that.
Yeah. And I did it.
Yeah, I like watching you over there glowing, just smiling. That's how you know my tattoo is fire, because she's looking like that. Like I said, I think just you as a woman and like how you've been getting down, bro, you're the most sought after, in my opinion, you're one of the most sought after tattoo artists in Upstate.
Wow.
I'm gonna say it again.
That speaks a lot.
I don't care.
That speaks a lot.
I'm gonna say whatever on my mind. I said this to the camera. So, this right here is Christy M from Concrete Ink. And I'm saying that I feel like she is the best tattoo artist in the Upstate.
Wow.
The softest hands, the line work, the safety, just the good conversation, the creativity, the business ethic. So that's my vote. Concrete Ink. I haven't let nobody else draw me in 2 years now? I'll let nobody else tattoo my flesh. I don't even want nobody else tattoo my flesh. Even after we're done with this, guess what? I'm good.
right.
I'm good.
It's
Nah. You can go get Christy and you can help her, but no, you can't do it by yourself on Marcus. Nah, you're my ink therapist, right?
I love that. I love that.
How do you feel? How do you feel?
Words can't describe. I didn't think I was gonna get this far in 3 years. 3 years is still an apprenticeship stage in the tattoo industry, and I made it way further than that. I don't consider myself a rookie or in the apprenticeship stage no more. I'm above that,
You're a pro.
and it's just gonna go even further.
Well, I'm sure Skillet's gonna plug in the tattoo and let everybody see your fantastic work. But what about this piece? Oh, I got the stencil. Hold tight. I'll let y'all see a little something. I'm gonna let y'all get a little. Now look. Sheesh.
Crazy.
My Goku. Look at that. The mic, Double Egg Network in the building and then Bellamy. Well, that is fire.
Fire.
How long have we been working on this? 7 hours? Like a 7-hour day?
Yeah, honestly, the design itself, it took me at least 2 hours tops to put it together for you.
And it's a one-on-one, so nobody else in the upstate has this piece. You don't have that Goku. If I see you with a mic like that, I'm gonna say something to you because we all know what it is. What made you pick this piece? Because the way it originally started off, just to catch the people up, I reached out to you and I was like, let's end Skin Deep. It even hurt my feelings to call you and say that. I was like, what? Why am I saying this? What am I doing? But I thought about how great you are, and I would be a bad friend if I wasn't helping you push your needle forward. So I reached out to Christy. I was like, yo, let's do a sitcom together. Double Egg Network, Concrete Ink, let's do a sitcom. She's like, bet. And I was like, let's end chapter 4. So I reached out to Christy and I was like, hey, I want you to design a 101 Concrete Ink piece. Just all your ideas, your favorite, your lines, your colors. So just to tell the audience, what made this piece be the piece that you chose for me?
Because I knew that you are into, Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that. I had to add that in there. Right. You know what I mean? And then I had to put my own little thing into it because I love thick lines. I love bold, standout-ish designs. So I kind of just put a little bit of Concrete Ink and a little bit of you, and that's what happened. Yeah, that's what came about.
This is fire, because no disrespect to anybody in the upstate, I feel like nobody conversationally is fucking with me, so I feel like that's up there for that. And I'm always an Ultra Instinct. You showed out. Like, I'm so appreciative of what you do. And then it's like, you come up with this by yourself.
Yeah.
It ain't like you copying people. You're not Googling things. You're really just getting it in and getting it in. I feel like before we let, not that we're going anywhere, but before we, just get too far away from the conversation, this, I feel like, is the time that you get to drop your gems. Okay. I feel like we need to really, because it's the last Skin Deep. So I feel like for maybe the next 10 to 15, let's just like really get into some steps about tattooing. So I have a few questions that I've never asked on Skin Deep 1, 2, or 3. And because it's the last one, I better get mine in there, right?
All right.
My first question is, I've always wanted to know, when you do a tattoo, right? What makes you start wherever you put the first stroke? What makes you pick that location?
Sometimes it depends on the location of the body part location, and sometimes it depends on the design itself. Okay. I always want to start from left to right.
Can I ask why? Just so we can, educate
because
the people.
if I'm wiping that way, it's gonna smear the stencil. I don't want to lose my stencil.
How common is it for people to lose their stencil?
Very common.
And when you do lose your stencil, you either gotta redraw it or just take it on the head and keep going?
You pretty much got to. Some people will relay the stencil. Some people will just freestyle it.
Freestyle scares me.
Yes.
Off a bad wipe?
Yes.
So you have a freestyle and a bad wipe? That's
Yes.
bad.
That's very difficult.
That's like getting an 8-month-old to wipe their
very
butt. That's
difficult.
gonna be a bad thing at the end.
That's where your artistry comes in. You ain't got no stencil to go off of, and you freestyling. Freestyling on paper is easy, but on a person's body part, man, that's a whole different level because you got curves, different textures of the skin.
I low-key even want to call you the Avatar because you the only person I know that can inflict the pain you're inflicting on people. And my biggest complaint is not you. I'm just uncomfortable because there's 10,000 needles hitting my chest or my stomach. It's not your hands.
Right.
And I feel like that's something that I would love for you to share just when it comes to holding your machine. When we was talking about earlier about the degrees,
Yeah.
please fill them in. Y'all need to learn something.
So the question you're asking is?
Whenever you're doing your depth, when we're talking about depth in your needle, what are some tips you can give people to not have these blowouts? I mean, we talked about blowouts 3 episodes in a row, and we've never had one, but it's just, what can people do to not get a blowout?
Well, for me, it is all about comfortability, if that's a word. But you also got to know your depth. You got, epidermis, dermis, endodermis.
Look at you,
You always want to go into the dermis, which is the second layer. So for me, like my machine, and you got to learn your machine. Every machine is different, and every machine is going to hit different.
Right.
So you get comfortable with your machine. It's always easier to angle your machine at a 45-degree angle.
Okay.
But for me to know that I'm in that level of the skin is like my machine bogs down, which means the volume won't be so high. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And then also I like to go from vibration by vibration. There's a certain vibration you could feel that I can feel that
That's
also
cool as
lets
hell.
me know that I'm there. Like I said, it's different artist comfortability.
Earlier, she was working on, I think, maybe the Goku, might have been my shade. And Christy was like, do you hear that? I was like, hear what? And she's like, listen. And then she got to adjusting things. And I'm like, do you know how in tune you have to be for somebody that's why I want to call you the Avatar, because I'm breathing, right? And then while I'm breathing, she's having to apply force and technique to get this tattoo to stick.
Right.
One breath can make you go. What is the hardest part about this in particular piece outside of the position? Is there anything else that made it hard, or just the actual breathing?
Just
To me, the breathing.
just the actual breathing and the position. There are some spots on your stomach that's soft. So it's kind of hard for me to position my hand to stretch the skin good enough so I could get that pull line or get a good shade in it. You know what I mean? So it's just position.
Do you have any advice to give the people that are tattooing? Because so far you've done 2 chests and a stomach. So I've been breathing through all of this. It's like, 15 hours of work? And I've been breathing the whole time. Do you have any game to give people that are just, new artists who are getting into these pieces and these places?
Just stay focused. I would suggest your client not to talk as much and try to be still as much as possible. Because anything could throw it off.
Yeah.
Anything could throw it off. Just staying focused.
I think the worst part for me was this. So I gotta lay down and do this. And I gotta lay down and do this. It's like hours at a time.
Because you gotta think it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable for the artist and it's uncomfortable for the client because I'm in your personal space. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, you can't stop breathing.
I've tried. So
you
what I
can't
did,
stop breathing.
it got to a point where usually I don't feel it and it don't bother me. But I will say, the worst tattoo pain I have felt yet is this one. That line work made me feel like a little, something like.
You're right.
I don't know. That's just different.
Right.
It hits different.
I've
literally.
never had anybody say that the stomach don't hurt.
Yeah, no, I don't believe it. But what's crazy was when you started, I was like, oh, this is nothing, this is nothing, this is nothing. We get like 2 hours in, and then she finishes the stencil, and she goes, oh, I have to shade now. Excuse you? Right. Excuse you? No, you don't have to shade. I can just go. We can just do this. Right. But no, the shading to me is the worst part. It's funny you're talking about people's personal spaces. Please tell me. I need 2 stories. You gotta give me 2.
Okay.
What is the most uncomfortable tattoo you've ever done for a male and for a female? You don't have to give no names. You only gotta give the tat, but you gotta give the location.
Okay, for a male, it was upper thigh regional area. And so with me having to stretch right here, you know, all his private joints was right there, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know, that's kind of awkward.
Was it
was very awkward.
Was it a long tattoo or a short one?
It was long.
Oh, man.
It was long because
man.
It was right there.
Damn.
Yeah, almost in the crease.
Like in the cusp.
Yes. But as far as a female, I have actually tattooed on a private area in that area.
What did you tattoo?
It was a name.
Yeah, boy, somebody was giving 10 inches or better. You was dropping whole D.
That was one of my off the wall spots. Cause it was actually on top.
Oh, on the, what is that called? The pelvic area, the pelvic bone. The triangle
yes,
part.
Yes, the triangle.
The triangle.
Part. Yes, on that part.
Was it a long name or short name?
Short.
Short name?
It was short.
What were you thinking when she came in and told you what she wanted? What crossed your mind?
Why?
And did she tell you why?
Yeah.
Cause she's in love?
Yeah, I mean, she told me why, but you know, I don't really ask questions too much when people get, you know, stuff like that. But if they want to tell me, they just tell me. For the most part, they'll tell me.
So did you have to tattoo it like this? Cause I know you had to move my mans out the way, but the young lady just tattoo it like this? Or you just like, it's out?
She already had her clothes covering it up.
Oh, so she pulled it down just right to where you just get to.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was, and I'm like right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Damn. Hope she tipped you for that. You deserve a tip.
I think I did. I did.
What is something that you feel like we may not have covered in your series? Because by my thought process, excuse me, you are the only tattoo artist in the Upstate with a series. I have not seen anybody else. I could be wrong, but I haven't seen it. So is there anything that I have maybe not covered or got into in these last 3 to 4 installments? Is there anything you've ever just wanted to like just get off your chest? I low-key want you to be like, I'm the motherfucking best, but you ain't gotta say that. I low-key want you to, but that's besides the point.
I'm the best.
There it is. Set your chest
I'm the best.
And?
No.
Anything else that you just wanted to tell the people or let them know about you? Or?
Can't nothing really just come off the top of my head, not right now. So like I don't want to kill time just by sitting here being quiet, you know.
So are you sad about Skin Deep? I'm low-key sad that we're doing the conversation part. I'm kind of like, damn. Yeah,
I'm sad. I'm sad because I really look forward to doing these.
Me too.
Because not just the experience, because it's helping me grow. You know what I mean? Not me being so shy, getting out of my comfort zone. Because I'm pretty sure you're going to tell the difference from part 1 to now.
Yes, please go stream all 3.
Like part 2, I was able to talk more. Part 3, I talked even more. And this one, I'm more comfortable. You get what I'm saying? The camera is on, it's rolling. And I'm not freezing up as much. I mean, it's a progress.
I was impressed when he was doing the flash pictures and all in your personal space. You just kept. I was like, dear God, please let her stop. Let Mike stop this flash so she can stop and let my body go. I was like this.
It doesn't bother me. Can't nothing distract me when I'm in my zone.
Right.
Cause like once my needle goes and I'm focused, that's it. Like nothing else can distract me.
That's fire. That's Ultra Instinct. That's what Ultra Instinct is. Dang, Chrissy, we ending Skin Deep.
Skin deep.
Damn.
Oh man.
I just feel like, it's kind of sad. We definitely have to, we're gonna give you something really good with the sitcom. I feel like podcasting is really cool. I feel like vlogging is really cool, but the only way that I can take Double Egg Network to the next level is to start stepping outside the box of what's required for content, right? Like Mike says this all the time, well, anybody get a camera. Anybody can get a camera, anybody can get a phone, just cut it on, you know what I'm saying? But to deliver a quality piece of work with intention of bettering somebody else's branding, that takes a lot. It takes a level of care and give a fuck, because a lot of people don't really care to take time with your work. You know, so I'm happy to be able to keep you well-rounded over these last, 2 years now? Has it been 2 years since the first one? 1 year?
Yeah, because I think I was in my first year when we did the first one.
Wow, I didn't know that. I did not know you were.
Yeah, I was definitely in my first year, because it's been 3 years now since I've been doing this.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what you have next. I look forward to just seeing Concrete everywhere. I want to see it on billboards. I want to see people's shirts and clothing and merch.
Oh yeah. It's a growing process, but it's gonna get there.
Is there anybody, because I know you love your family. I know that is something, just like you know I love Goku and I love, it's a bunch of them. You want to give your family a shout out? So I know that's kind of like a big part of your inspiration. So I would love for you to give them their flowers.
I want to give a shout out to the whole Ray family, McMahon family, but for sure, my brother, Jerry, my brother, Sam, my dad, Sam Sr., and my nieces for sure, because they're starting to take up what I'm doing as an artist. Not tattooing, of course, but you know, they are in their artist mode, and I love to see them get there. You know what I'm saying? Like my niece Jazz, she's drawing from memory. She could look at something and draw it just like I was.
That's fire.
She's 11, and Lily, she's 6, and she could draw from memory. I wasn't doing that at 6.
So it's amazing. Like watching the next round of you kind of.
It's amazing to see it.
That's fine. Like I said, I've always enjoyed the relationship you and your father have. Like I haven't met, him personally, but just hearing you talk about him and how every time I'm over here, we talk about your dad, like how great of a man this is.
Yeah, because he's my biggest supporter, man. My biggest supporter. And just on Christmas, he was actually able to watch me work when I was tattooing my nephew. And he just was amazed. Like, he's like, you really sitting here doing this on somebody's skin. The way I pulled my lines and just how straight it was. He just couldn't believe that I was doing it. You know what I mean? Like, he sees my work on Facebook all the time.
Right.
If it's something that he can't believe I just did, he'll call me. As soon as I post it, he'll call me and be like, I know you did that. I said, Daddy, stop asking me about it. I do it.
Right.
I'm going to do it.
Right. I stole somebody's picture.
Yeah. He's still amazed after 3 years.
Like I said, y'all's relationship is inspiring. Because I have 4 daughters. So shout out to Brooklyn, London, Cassidy, and Ryan. It's like just seeing you have that kind of love for your father, I want the same thing. I want my little girls to be like, my daddy, I want my sons to think it too, but I probably end up beating on them. But I want my daughters to be like, man, my daddy was a superhero. He really pushed the narrative for us. So I love y'all's relationship. So shout out to Mr. Sam Sr. being a great father, man. Here's for you. You definitely dedicate the whole series to your pop.
Yes, had to.
Excuse me. You ready for this? We're not done.
No.
So this is the first Skin Deep. We actually, we broke it into 2 parts. So I'm about to go lay back on the table and let her draw on me. I low-key want my record back, but I'm not getting it back today because my body cannot take it. I can't even tie my shoes right now, so. Make sure you guys come check out Concrete Ink. Make sure you are inboxing her. Make sure you are inboxing her professionally. You're inboxing her about business. Please don't waste her time. If you don't have any money or you know you're not trying to spend any money, please don't waste her time. Christy's not gonna say that, but I'm gonna say it for Christy because it happens to all entrepreneurs. There's always somebody that wants to window shop for 4 hours and then say, oh, I'll hit you back, and you never hear from them.
Yep.
So please, if you really are serious about your body and this ink therapist, give her the same common decency that you give Walmart, Target, and Best Buy.
Because not only are you going to get a great tattoo, you're going to get a great experience.
Thank you. And I think that's what a lot of places don't offer you in a service is an experience. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never came over here and got the same experience. It's always a different experience. It's always a different conversation.
Exactly.
So please make sure you guys are celebrating and uplifting Concrete Ink. Make sure you're streaming Skin Deep 1, 2, 3, and 4 now. We'll see y'all coming up, man. We got a sitcom. We got to name the sitcom.
Yeah, we do.
We have to name it.
We have to. I need to start thinking about it.
Kicking it with Professor K, man. I think that's cool. This will be Christy's first acting role.
Oh gosh. Oh, I still gotta get over the camera part though.
Maybe we can like put a camera in a corner. You don't see it. We'll just get you
I don't know. I gotta work on that.
Any promotions you want to give before we get them out of here?
Let's see. February, I am going to be dropping something special. Can't really give too many details yet, but it's going to be pretty good. Not even February, but throughout the whole year, I'm going to be coming up with a lot of different things. Last year it was different. Gosh, I can't think of it. Now. Anyway, scratch that. This year is just going to be a lot coming up.
Plug in your Facebook, your Instagram, plug all that in.
You could contact me on both of my Facebook pages, which is Christy McMahon and Concrete Ink. I have a business number. Business number is 864-549-9616. You can also get me on IG, it's Concrete Ink. Those are also my booking contacts too. I don't have a booking site, so just hit me on either one of those.
Not yet.
Yeah. Hit me on either one of those and we'll get you in there.
Shout out to Sign Language Productions for pulling up and covering the last episode of Skin Deep. We appreciate you. Make sure you guys plug in with Sign Language Productions, photography, videography, cinematography, and have a good idea. Don't waste Mike's time neither. That's it, man. You ready to get back to work? I low-key want to show y'all, but I'm like, I'm gonna wait till the end. That, and I really can't pull my shirt up. I'm gonna need your help after this. Y'all get out of here, man. Make sure y'all go stream Double Egg Network, tap in with Concrete Ink, tap in with Sign Language Productions, and get out of here. We'll see you next time, man. It's more love, more life. Get out of here.